everyone, the title is not clickbait. I have bought a second car. I still have my truck. Don't worry, it is on the market. I'm trying to sell it. I've lowered the price a little bit. I'm not worried about it selling too quickly because I have bought a second car and I'm excited to show you guys. So I recently told my parents like my plan, next month I'm gonna start doing food delivery and delivering food for like DoorDash, Uber Eats. I'm gonna start doing all those. I feel like it could be a fun side job that I do, but I needed a car. One that's like not a huge truck that guzzles gas. Guzzles gas. This thing gets like 10 miles a gallon. That's, I'm gonna make pennies on the dime doing food delivery with this thing. But I have bought a second car now. And so my parents said, hey, we have a car. Would you like to buy it for a really good price? And I said yes. So I bought a second car. I know who had it before them. It was my Aunt Bonnie, and then my parents had it, and now I have it. So I know it's been taken good care of. It is just a touch below 200,000 miles. It is a beautiful windy day here in Arizona, but this is my 2007 Toyota Camry LE. So yeah, let me talk to you in the car if it's not windy. So I bought this car for an extremely good price, so I do appreciate my parents a lot. I'm gonna take great care of this car. I've already done an oil change and stuff, but we are at 199,310 miles. And about 700 miles this car will be at 200K. And she starts like a dream. I need to check the transmission fluid and the coolant still. Those are two I need to look at, but engine oil's changed. I changed the inside air filter. I need to change the engine air filter. I bought the wrong size, unfortunately. But this car is pristine. Honestly, this thing is extremely reliable. It's got Bluetooth. So the only thing is, it is a little dirty. So we're gonna go around and give this thing a good cleanup everywhere. Also, there was like LED lights strung under everywhere because that's what Luke wanted. But I took those all out. Now the car just needs a really good clean. But I've been loving this car so far. I've been driving it around a little bit. I didn't want to drive it too much. It really needed an oil change. So oil change is done now, like literally an hour ago. So it's done now. I feel good about driving the car. I just need to check coolant. Mark said it looked a little low on the low side and I don't want air bubbles in there. So I will check that. And then yeah, automatic transmission fluid. I need to check that. Usually that's changed a while back. So I'll probably check that, just the level. And I might just swap the oil because swapping the filter, the automatic transmission fluid filter, is very difficult. I was looking at videos, the bolts are like hidden behind this thing and then you gotta like get a little swivel wrench. I don't know. Not something I wanna do, but I can still check the fluid and make sure it's good. Because when I go into reverse, the car it feels weird, it's really shaky. So here's reverse. So it's got now like a rumble to it. I don't know how well you can hear that, but that might be the transmission fluid. I'll check it. I'll make sure it's good, but it's a Toyota. It's a Camry. It gets good gas mileage. What more do you need in a delivery car? So I'm very excited to start delivering food. I just have a checklist I'm going through of things I'm gonna change, things I'm gonna do. I might replace this windshield. You get it for free in Arizona, luckily. You just contact your insurance and most of them just change your window for free. But I want to get a phone mount is number one. I want to get a phone mount, a dash cam. A dash cam when you're delivering food is very important because, you know, if you get in a crash, you want to be able to show that it wasn't your fault and cover yourself, you know. So a couple things I need to do to this car, but honestly, it's a Toyota Camry. What more do you need? But yeah, I am working on selling my truck. It's a work in progress. I'm not keeping that car, don't worry. And then yeah, I'm just excited to start delivering food. I'm hoping it works out. I'm hoping it will. My parents gave me a very good deal on this car, so I will definitely be taking care of it. And if it doesn't work out, it's still a good car. It's still a good car to roll around in. So I'm gonna absolutely love this thing. Let's go get a engine air filter and then check some of the other fluids, and yeah, then maybe clean this car. It's rained all of today. You can see all the water marks right here. The only thing is a tire light is on. That's because the battery is dead and the tire sensor, whatever. So that's gonna be on. I don't care because my truck didn't even have a tire light, so it doesn't matter. I just check it manually, not that hard. Perfect. All right, so I grabbed the wrong one, went back in, walked outside, went back in, and finally I found the right one. I'm documenting this. This is what I need. This is the engine air filter. This thing was the hardest thing to find, like unbelievably hard. It was put in middle of two with the same number. It was a mess. Done. It's done. Let's head home. I'm so done with that. That was so annoying. But yeah, so that's done. Just got a couple things I gotta do, a couple things I gotta add, and this car is ready for food delivery next month. All right, so I have a quad lock case, so I'm gonna get the quad lock phone mount, and I'll probably end up putting it like right here maybe. I don't know exactly where I'm gonna put it, but I'm gonna end up setting my phone up so I can actually like look at where I'm going for the deliveries. I also need like some of the heating bags, so I got a couple things to do, but then again, I have like a month till I can actually start driving. And I've also looked into Amazon Flex, which is where you basically get an Amazon package and deliver it somewhere. And I've also looked in, Walmart has one. There's a bunch of them out there. So I have a bunch of options. I don't only have to do food delivery, but that is like the main one I want to do is food delivery, because I feel like, well, you have to do that 3 times a day, so I feel like there's more of a customer base there. Yeah, that's my plan right now. And I also want to get a dash cam. Those are like my last 2 things I really need to do with this car. I don't know how long some of the applications and stuff take. I tried signing up when I was like 16, and I was wondering if they had like an age limit or anything. And when I got in there, they had an age limit. But it took like 2.5 weeks to get accepted into, I think I applied for Grubhub. So, and they don't ask for your age to do the application, so maybe I'll do that like a couple weeks prior, and then I'll be able to actually get in and start driving earlier. I don't have to wait for the application to go through. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens, but this car is solid. It really is. I'm very happy, and I would like to just say thank you to my mom and dad. This thing is amazing. So every time I come out here, I fill up the windshield wiper fluid, and it keeps draining down. So I wonder if you're not allowed to fill it up all the way high. I'm not sure. But coolant, it's a little hard to see, but it looks like it's about halfway. So some coolant could be used. Our power steering fluid looks like it's at the top. Power steering looks fine. But I also know you can sit and check all of these fluids, like make sure they're still okay, because I know the fluids eventually go bad. Actually, you guys might be able to see that one. Fluid is right there, just below max on the brake reservoir, so brake fluid's good. Maybe just add some coolant, and that's really all the fluids. 4-cylinder engine, so reliable and cheap on gas. You know, the more cylinders, the more gas, but also I made a mess with oil. Just ignore it. It's time to clean out. Let's do this. Now that the inside is nice and clean, I'm gonna make sure the tires are good, and then this car is solid. It's ready to roll. All right, tires are finished, and yes, I still have not cleaned out the bed of my truck yet. I get it. I know I need to do it. Now time for a wipe down. Now that is a fully wiped down car. Feels so good. Carpets look good. Car just feels better when it's clean, and it is. Yeah, thank you all for watching. I'm super excited to start delivering food and start this new job. Yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye.